So Pragya, as I can see your profile, you have agricultural background, that too you have already an assistant professor.
Yes, sir.
Department of Seed Science and
Technology.
Sensory University.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So tell me why you want to join civil service? You want to, because you are in a novel profession also, and that is to your domain also. Why you want to change your domain and
So, like after doing the job, like assistant professor, and also in a lot of like we have a program in agriculture where we deal with rural people towards the fourth year. Over a period of time, being in the job and everything, I realized that policy implementation becomes a very important thing in agriculture. So I felt like my likeness for civil services started towards my when I was doing the job, and I realized that this is a sphere where I have more career opportunities, also challenging jobs, and also I can play a part in policy implementation in relation to agriculture.
Okay. So tell me, what are the initiatives taken by central government to doubling the farmer income?
So the initiative taken by central government for doubling the farmer income are various schemes like organic farming. They are trying for Paramparagat Krishi Vigyan Yojana. There is lab to land under agriculture extension, where any kind of research done by the scientists are at the foremost taken to the farmers field. And there are PM Kisan Yojana and other schemes which are very important for doubling farmers income. Also, they are taking active participation in now in storage, proper transport of the agricultural produce, and proper marketing. And they had also trying that the middlemen are removed, who are actually taking most of the profit, and the farmer is not getting the profit.
So in recent Odisha budget, what are the initiatives for agriculture development?
In the recent Odisha budget, the Karya Yojana, which has been renamed as CM Kisan, but that is still there for the farmers. The main focus in both the central and our Odisha budget has been the farmer. All the schemes that were in process, they are still.
So have you heard about Samagra Krishi Samriddhi?
Samriddhi Yojana. Yes, I've heard about it. I don't remember the particular.
So we are giving MSP. So for paddy,
minimum support price.
MSP was declared in the Odisha country budget.
The minimum support price for paddy was declared as 3,100, which was previously it was 2,700, and they have increased it to 3,100. 23,000.
Okay. So you are talking about the organic farming.
Yes, sir.
So can we implement organic farming throughout India? So can India become a fully organic country?
Sir, as my understanding of organic farming grows from my study, organic farming is a very slow process. It takes time. And as we are a very populated country, implementing organic through over India will not be possible for the next 5 to 10 years. We have to take it as a very slow process. Already we have a case study from Sri Lanka where we see that a forceful implementation of organic farming suddenly also had such a vast impact, which literally decreased their economy a lot. So I think we will be more better off by going into sustainable farming, where both organic and whatever is going on now will be dealt sustainably rather than just making a harsh transition towards organic farming.
So why we are focusing more on millet? What is the benefit of millet cultivation? And why millet is called as superfood?
So millet as a crop is actually an arid crop. That is, it can grow even in areas where the rainfall is very less. First is that one, because already we are facing a lot of water scarcity. Second, it has a lot of fiber as compared to other cereal crops like rice and wheat. They're good source of fiber, but millet even has a larger fiber there for that. It has also a lot of antioxidant properties. That is why it is called as a superfood. And obviously the most important part is fiber, as fiber helps in maintaining the gut health.
What is the contribution of agriculture towards state GDP? Any rough
The
idea?
recent data, as far as I remember, in 2023, it has actually been reduced to 2 point, I don't remember the perfect data, but it was approximately 2.3% to the GDP. But during the COVID,
What center? In what state?
I'm sorry, I don't
It's
remember.
around 21%.
21.
So many NGO and many organizations, they are against the genetical modified crop. So why they are protesting, particularly in GM mustard, even if it is already approved by the
Yes, sir.
genetical engineering
Yes,
community,
sir.
but it is human trial is not happening. So why people are protesting against genetic?
So the GM crop, which is the most popular that we know is BT cotton, but it was a fiber crop which was not interfering with our genetic system. But as BT brinjal, BT mustard, we are going to eat it, and there is a possibility that as it is a mutated species, it can bring about some kind of mutation in humans and also the biological life. So there is why they are not wanting it.
Okay, so you have passed on Revenja Junior College. So, what is your view on the recent debate on changing the name of Revenja University to some other?
So my view is I don't have a very strong view about it. Like I'm not against it or for it. Like I feel Revenja has been a history for us. We have known it through that name for such a long period of time. But if government thinks about doing it, I think it must be a good thing for us because obviously it was named after a Britisher. And slowly we should remove that colonial thing that we had with us. So changing the name can also be.
Okay. So, you have also done one certification on data science.
Yes, sir.
What is big data analytics?
So big data analytics. So can big data analytics? When I was doing the certification, it was mostly AWS under it, Amazon Web Services. They were dealing with how to analyze whatever data is generated over a period of time from all the web spheres. I think I remember that much because
So, you have in Amazon Web Service.
we had a small course in that.
So, have you heard about cloud computing?
Yeah, cloud computing was there. It
What,
was just
what is cloud computing?
cloud. I don't remember the perfect definition of it. I will look through it because I've now
So, what is
started.
the benefit of one nation, one election?
So the benefits of one nation, one election, first is the monetary one, which the report is talking about, that a lot of money is spent in the election, that one. Second, as India has so many provinces, so many states and everything, the government of the states are always in a constant sphere of election. There is promotion. So that happens that they are always sidetracked from what they should do. There is always publicity going on because the elections are so recurring. Another one, if election occurs and there are 4 years for the proper policy implementation, okay, policy implementation becomes very important for the whole 4 years, then there will be any difference in that. So I feel
Challenge. What is the challenge you can?
challenges, this is not the first time that we are thinking about. Before also it had happened during the 1950s, but now the challenges are that, for example, the central problems will now become state problems, and state problems will become a sidetrack because people are going to see like I am giving like for example we am giving this party, so in state also I will give to this party, because that's how people, a bit of a psychological issue will be there where they will just vote the two parties in the center and the state.
So today, Prime Minister went to US for
Yeah.
Quad. Who are the member of Quad group and what is its subject?
So Quad group includes USA, India, Australia, and Japan. Their objective was obviously guarding the Indian Ocean area against Chinese power stay. And one of the major, I don't know.
Okay.
Sorry.
So next question. Do you think that India doing a blunder by giving asylum to Sheikh Hasina after a regime change in Bangladesh?
So I don't feel this as a blunder because India has always had a very humanitarian approach to diplomat. It always had it. So giving safe space to her she has been a very good friend of India for a long time. So it will be seen as a very humanitarian approach, not a very diplomatic or something that is against Bangladesh.
Because similar thing happened in 1962. We are giving asylum to
Dalai
Dalai
Lama.
India, China war. So do you think that it will deteriorate the relation of India Bangladesh if we are not releasing Sheikh Hasina to Bangladesh?
I hope it does not deteriorate, because Bangladesh and China are two different things. China has a very different approach to diplomatic relation, and Bangladesh, somewhere down the line, we had a good relationship, and whoever is now the president of Bangladesh will not view is that a very bad thing.
So, women safety is a bigger concern right now. Last month, one lady doctor was killed in Kolkata. What are the suggestions you give for the safety of women?
So strict laws, obviously, strict laws, just not the laws, but action taken against it. A complete mentality over it. Like we have to, we as a society have to change somewhere down the line so that women are safe. Strict laws and strict actions are taken by every person out there. Families have to understand that women's safety is not just a work of a government; it's a work of every person in the society for that. So I feel strict laws, strict actions, and obviously a mental state of the society towards it.
A candidate like Cuttack joining the Indian civil service by bypassing some of the by providing fake information to the candidates. So, do you think that some type of corruption happened in the central government in this case, or there is lack of transparency in UPSC also?
So corruption is something that has marked like been like for India, it has been a very bad thing for a very long time, and it's going on. In Pooja Khetkar case, yes, I feel that transparency was hampered. Obviously, otherwise it would not have gone to that limit, and some type of strict rules have to be implemented so that further this won't happen, as this is really demoralizing the people or the students who are giving day and night to get into UPSC.
So, in the recent NEET examples, more than 60 students got the same mark and ranked one. Do you think that in NEET also there are some type of corruption or scandal happened?
So the result by itself and the way it was released at the same day as the election thing, and whatever was going on in the social media, what I have seen, I feel that there was some kind of scandal obviously over there, but I do not have like the proof for that.
So, tell me, what is the conclusion of MS Swami?
MS Swaminathan is the father of Green Revolution in India. He popularized the short variety of rice, which actually helped for India to grow its own rice. We did not have to import it from US anymore after 1970s, and also to feed our ever-growing population. The contribution of MS Swaminathan is actually very far-reached. Till now, we are self-sufficient, at least in paddy, because of him.
So, what is the basic difference between Green Revolution and Urban Revolution?
So Green Revolution is dealing with the agriculture portion. Mostly it was dealing with the cereals part. I don't remember about Evergreen Revolution.
So, you have your extracurricular hobbies, you have mentioned painting.
Yes.
So, what type of painting you do?
Mostly my painting, like if I talk about the form of a painting, is the impressionism painting, where we do not do the perfect acrylic. I use acrylic colors mostly, where uh, it's like a painting, abstract painting, which if we see from the near, we may not understand what it is, but from afar it portrays a picture. So it was a painting that was made famous by Claude Monet, and it is called as impressionism. There are impressions of things on it, but not distinct forms in it.
What is where you can find Pattachitra painting?
So in the Puri district, Pattachitra painting is there.
So,
Raghunathpur is actually the village that has the first heritage.
so, the theme of all.
Sir, mostly Pattachitra painting is based on idols, our Jagannath, Lord Jagannath.
What about Mythila?
Maithili painting belongs to Bihar. They also have forms of gods and goddesses also.
So, Also, you have seed technology.
My specialization was seed science and technology.
So there is a provision of some high seed like storage of the proper seed in Ladakh area. So they are doing recently by
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So do you have any idea?
I do not know the particular thing, but yes, Ladakh area is good for storage of seed because the temperature is very low. So what happens, the enzymatic activity within the seed stops, so they can be stored for a longer period of time. That is why it is done. We also practice cryopreservation, like nitrogen in liquid nitrogen minus 196 degrees Celsius, we store the seeds so that we can take them for a very long period of time stored there.
So recently one woman from Corapuc died. He has conserved different variety of rice variety.
I do not remember.
Got almost award.
I
Have you
think-
heard about the name Kamala Pujari?
I have heard about it. I'm sorry, I did not remember.
So tell me, like, suppose you have video of a particular law and some 100 crore project came to you for constructing a large bridge in your area, and suddenly the DM called you and told you that you have to keep 10% of this as PC percentage that should be given to the minister and the higher authority. How you handle the situation? That means they are telling that 10,000 they will take from you. You have only 90 crore with you for the development. 10 crore they will be given to the party and the ministry as a percentage, or it is a part of corruption. How will you handle it?
I feel first I will try to talk with my senior, like whoever is saying that, ki, sir, I don't feel this is the right thing to do. And we should, as we are government servants, literally, so we should not be taking any part from the government's money. If he is adamant about it, I will try to approach some seniors who are good with me or who I have a good rapport with, so that I can know what to do in this situation. I won't take any harsh step at that point of time, because this is a complete structure and I don't think I should meddle with it.
So tell me the qualities you have and do you think that is very much required for a citizen?
So, which I have, I feel for me it has always been integrity to whatever I do, whatever work I do, honesty, and obviously the capacity to function under pressure. Some of which I have learned over the period of time by giving the civil services examination. And obviously, as I was a teacher, so I understood how to work under pressure.
So you have already vast experience in agriculture because your graduation, post graduation, also a assistant professor in agriculture. How do you think that you will contribute your agricultural knowledge in future civil service?
So civil service is actually a job where we can actually bring about positive impacts in whatever field we want, because somewhere down the line the policy implementation is with us. For example, I remember a very good example, I don't remember his name, he was IAS officer in Himachal Pradesh. There was a policy where greenhouse making subsidy was there. 50% the farmer will give and 50% will be given by the government. But he realized that the farmers did not even have the money to give 50%. So what he did, he felt like, no, this has to be done. So he started giving them proper classes where they were taught that how to make the greenhouses with the help of bamboo sticks. And they made it and they did not need to give the 50%. So it made a very good example that we can circumvent the policy and still help people.
Okay. So again, that is all from my side. You are a very good student, I must say. You are very much command over your way you are expressing your views and body language, everything. Somewhere it is sometimes people are monotonous on their expression, but you have a fabulous expressing capacities and very good knowledge on the
Thank you,
content,
sir.
but also you have given very dynamic answer in many questions. So I am sure you will definitely get
Thank you, sir. I
selected.
wish that's true.
And,
Maybe I think teaching somewhere down the line helped me in that. I love teaching.
really, that is, I didn't see like any like nervousness or fear things in you.
So I'm nervous.
but it is not so
Sure.
in a phase. It's very good, and I am sure 100% sure
Thank
will
you, sir.
definitely select
Thank you
and
so
will
much, sir.
Definitely get OS this time.
Sir,
Even if you are coming in the top 30 or top 20, I am not surprised because you deserve it.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so
All the
much, sir.
best.
Thank you,
and I
sir.
hope you will definitely select you. So I am giving you 195.
Thank you so
One
much,
of my
sir.
highest mark in this interview.
Thank you so much, sir. Sir, I just had something to ask, like, there is a gap of 4 years in my.
I know. What is it not yet this? Maybe there are effective because
No, sir, actually, I was surgery. Like, I had accident, but in the surgery, like, sir, years to go.
okay. You can tell that one.
Sure, that will be.
If they will tell, so definitely. Okay. All right.
Sir, speaking, sir.
You can.
Okay, I know.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Please. Okay. Vandita.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Vandita, you have very good academic qualification. You are a very good student, 95%, and 10 close to 94%. And very good education from Delhi University also. Are working as an assistant section officer. So tell me why you want to join civil service.
Sir, I came from